The dictionary of Jack, the dictionary is back. The dictionary of Jack, the dictionary is back. It's oh so fun, you'll see. I love vocabulary. It's back, it's back, it's back. It's the dictionary of Jack.
There's some good in the world, Mr. Frodo, and it's worth fighting for. That's right, I went there.
Alright everyone, this episode is going to get a little bit complicated, so I want you all to pay attention real good and put on your thinking hats. And to clarify, I literally want you to put hats on. I said put your hats on! For reference, my thinking hat is a fedora. Ilsa, I'm no good at being a moron, but it doesn't take much to see that an adjective masquerading as an adverb doesn't amount to a hill of beans in this crazy world. Someday you'll understand that. Now, here's conjugating at you, kid. And if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go out drinking and whoring. You see, not unlike prescription drugs and Pamela Anderson's camcorder, the word good is often used in ways it shouldn't be. To understand when to use good, you have to have a basic understanding of adjectives and adverbs, so let's do a quick review of the parts of speech. Now, pretty much everyone can identify nouns and verbs, but to refresh your memory, nouns are a person, place, or thing. So examples of nouns would be Jessica Biel, Firescape, binoculars. Verbs, meanwhile, are actions or words that describe a state of being. So, for example, Jessica dialed 911. Jack ran from the police. Jack's court date will be on October 3rd, and until then a restraining order is in effect. Pretty simple, and adverbs and adjectives aren't that much more complicated. Adverbs just add to verbs or adjectives by further describing how they're done, and adjectives just add to adjectives, or at least they should logically, but instead they add to nouns, while adnouns don't add to anything but are adjectives acting as nouns, which doesn't make any sense, and it's a wonder that anyone understands this language at all! It's okay. Tap into your inner child. Go to your happy place. Go to your happy place. Go to your happy place.
Go to your happy place. Go to your happy place. Why am I at the Neverland Ranch?
Hi, do you want to play with my monkey?
I am never going to my happy place again. So in the sentence, when faced with Michael Jackson, Jack screamed bravely, the adverb is bravely, because it adds to the verb scream, further describing how I screamed. And in the sentence, Michael Jackson is terrifying and haunts my dreams nightly, the adjective is terrifying because it further describes the noun Michael Jackson. If you made it this far and you still understand what I'm talking about, you're doing good, but keep paying attention. The next part of the not-so-elaborate mystery that is the word good is identifying what parts of speech the different forms of a word are from. You see, a word isn't necessarily just going to be a noun, verb, adjective, or adverb. Take the word bad, for instance. First there's bad in its noun form, which means something that is bad or an unhappy state. Then there's bad in its adjective form, which you'd use in sentences like, Ox-tongue ice cream tastes so bad that I vomited several internal organs. In this sentence, bad describes the noun ice cream, and yes, the Japanese really did make ox-tongue ice cream. What do those crazy bastards think of next? Finally, there's bad in its adverb form, badly, which you'd use in sentences like, after making the inadvisable decision to practice French kissing with a cheese grater, I taste badly because I destroyed all the nerve endings in my tongue. Here, badly adds to the verb taste. You can usually pick out adverbs because they end in ly. Unfortunately, this is not always the case, which finally brings us to the word good. Good can be a noun, as in, no good can come of torturing kittens. Good can be an adjective, as in, torturing kittens is not good. However, good doesn't have an adverb form. In fact, in some dictionaries, the word well is listed as good's adverb form. Which is why grammarians get huffy if you say something like, I hope I do good today torturing kittens, because you're using good to modify the verb do. So they correct you by saying, no, I hope you do well torturing kittens today. And you're like, you hope I do well torturing kittens today? What the hell's wrong with you? But if someone asks you how you are, you don't want to say I'm well because that sense of well has to do with health and implies that you were sick. But you can say I'm good because that's actually an idiomatic expression short for something like I'm in a good mental and physical state, which I'm clearly not. And this is all completely confusing, which is why so many people get it wrong in the first place. Okay. I'm calming down. I don't want to go back to my happy place. I'm not going back to my happy place. I'm not going back to my happy place. Okay, I'm better now. So what's my take on the whole goodwill thing? Well, first I think we should start calling adjectives adnouns. Seriously. Start using the term adnouns right now! I truly and deeply apologize for that, but I was just going to feel left out if I didn't get at least one Chris Crocker reference in. Second, and this may surprise you, I think it's okay to say I'm doing good in conversational language as long as you understand the grammatical rule that you're breaking. I'm always going to side with logic over rules, and it doesn't make a whole hell of a lot of sense the way it is now. Last, I say we resurrect the word goodly as an adverb. As it stands, goodly is an adjective which means a large amount of something or an attractive woman, but besides Geriatric 1927, who's actually heard someone use the word goodly? So I'm bringing it back. That's right, goodly is the new well. I hope I did goodly on my test. Carrot Top ran goodly at the Special Olympics. Alright, so now it's up to you, and yes, I mean you, to let the world know that goodly is back in style. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. It was a difficult topic to explain, let alone to make entertaining. But I think I did goodly.
You're doing good by rating and commenting on this video. And special thanks to that Boston chick.
My pet peeve is the problem with the word well. And when people, for some reason, need to swap well with good at all times, and then get pissed at people who are using the word good